it recording? Yep. Okay. All right, thank you for joining me today. In this video, we're going to very briefly discuss the three major articles in English. In fact, there are just three articles in English, so I should just refer to them as such. And articles, well, what are they? In a sentence, they behave similar to the way an adjective would behave in a sentence, insofar as they will modify or describe, direct in some way to a noun. And as a reminder, a noun is a person, place, or thing. If we were to look at the three articles in English, we can see that they exist as a or an. These are what's called indefinite articles. And then we have the third article, which is the, which is a definite article. And I'll be sure to include that. So this is excuse my handwriting, indefinite. And this is the opposite, which is the definite article. Anytime you're using a or an and referring to a noun, you're referring to a non-specific noun. Nothing in particular, it's very general, very broad. For example, I can say, oh, we're reading a book. A book would be no book in particular, it's just a book in general. If, however, I would use the article, the definite article the, and phrase the same sentence using that definite article, it would read, we are reading the book, which, again, by using the, I'm referring to a specific book, which through the context of the sentence assumes that both parties or whoever I'm talking to are aware of that book. And the same can be said for an animal or a food or so forth. Also, the distinction between a and an, they both behave and function in the same way. However, you only use an as an article when the word that follows it begins with a vowel. So if, again, the word begins with an A, an E, an I, or an O or a U, you know to use the article an. Although there are exceptions in which, let's say, for example, the word following the article has the sound of a vowel, yet the word itself does not begin with a vowel, in which case you would still use the article an opposite to a. Not opposite, as opposed to a, All right, again, a and an, interchangeable. You use an when the word following, or the noun following, begins with a vowel. You use a for consonants. A and an are both indefinite. They're not referring to any one thing in particular. They're very broad. The, however, is very much the opposite. It's a definite article. It's always referring to a specific noun. Okie doke, I hope that clarified things, and yeah, that was just a very brief video to discuss this very important topic, because the agreement between the a and the an in a sentence, and also the use of a definite article when the meaning perhaps is meant to be more general and less specific, can really confuse things. So it's important to know the distinctions when using these articles. All right, thank you. Let me go ahead and stop recording. Hopefully this saved, which it did. All right, thank you very much. If you would like the video, if you find it helpful, and also subscribe to the channel if you would like to see additional content similar to this, I would appreciate it. All right, thank you.